next guest is a talented actor who we all remember from The Hunger Games. He now stars on Amazon Prime's hit show, Daisy Jones and the Six. Take a look.
I mean, I should have been dead long before now. Killed in action like half the kids in my high school. Or maybe drinking myself to death back in Hazelwood. Like my old man. But that's not what happened, is it? What happened is I started playing in a band. I met Teddy Price buying cigarettes in a Hollywood market. And then I met you.
Please welcome Sam Claflin.
Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful set.
Do you like the set?
I do, I really like the set.
And all my family, you see them, they cheering you on.
Hello, family.
Wow. So you're from England.
I'm from England,
Yes.
yeah. That's why I sound a bit different.
Yeah, I was like, wow, you mastered that accent.
Oh, I don't know if I mastered that accent. It's still a struggle. It was a struggle every day, but you know, I tried. I've watched enough American movies and TV shows, I think, to kind of imitate. But yeah, it's definitely not something that comes naturally.
It sounds amazing to me. You
Thank
did
you.
pretty well.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and growing up in England, you were a fan of David Beckham and the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like most British
we
people.
all are.
Yeah, I think even the Americans have embraced the Beckhams like one of their own. But yeah, I mean, before I kicked a soccer ball, every time before I kicked a soccer ball, I'm so used to saying soccer now, football as we would call it, but yeah, I would shout out his name, pretending I was him. And then, of course, he married the woman of my dreams, you know, my favourite Spice Girl.
Wow.
Posh Spice. Yeah, so I mean, I've had very near meetings with them, but never actually had the opportunity. So unless they're here right now...
No, maybe next time, okay? Maybe next time.
I'm expecting it next time. This is it.
Y'all hear that? Come on, Babs and Puss show. Okay, and then Pamela Anderson is another celebrity crush of yours, huh?
She definitely would. Probably, do you know what? I got into Pamela Anderson probably a little too young. I have two older brothers and a dad who, you know, like, were kind of somewhat obsessed with the Baywatch series back in the days. And I think I got into it too young. And my dad's earliest memory of me is me at a public swimming pool and saying, "Daddy, Daddy, watch this, watch this." I jump in from the side of the pool, pretend to drown. No response from anyone. Came back out of the pool, went, "Daddy, Daddy, watch this," and tried it again. And then all of a sudden, this lifeguard came and collected me out of the pool, put me on the side, and I immediately was like...
That is...
So I'd seen Baywatch, and Pamela Anderson, you know, was my dream lady, yeah. That's literally... So I had this picture, this image of her on my wall, aged about 9 or 10, yeah. Strange obsession at such a young age.
That is adorable, though. I love it. I think that's so funny. Now, tell me, how is parenting life going for you?
Well, any parent through COVID, I'm sure, can tell you it was a bit of a struggle. I was sort of adapting to life at home, sort of on my own with my kids at the time, having gone through sort of separation. And yeah, my kids and we got close. I was potty training my daughter at the time. There was one moment where she came in and she was getting the words need and done confused. So she was like, "Daddy, Daddy, I need poo." I was like, "OK, well, let's go to the toilet." She said, "No, Daddy, no, Daddy. Come. I need poo." And she pointed into the back garden, and there was a big pile of poo in the garden, to which she said, "Daddy, like Rosie." We have a dog, Rosie. She's like Rosie, I did like Rosie. Oh. I was like, OK. So that was the height of my COVID COVID experience. Yeah, she's going to watch this one day, isn't she? And she's gonna... But no, she was only 2, so she, you know, all is forgiven.
That's still adorable. The show had a #1 album on the U.S. iTunes charts. I mean, what is that experience like?
It's surreal. I mean, I never dreamt of being in an album, or singing on an album, but singing on an album in an American accent is a whole different ballgame. It's been a very surreal experience, a roller coaster ride. I mean, from from the beginning of like having to kind of learn how to sing. I'd never been in a recording studio before my audition for this. So yeah, I learned a lot. I have no intention of continuing
I was
singing.
gonna, no,
I
not at all.
don't think so. It's terrifying. It's the most nervous I ever get. I actually auditioned for Cats.
You did?
The film. I was one of the first people to audition for this. Let's just say the dance portion of my audition didn't go to plan. You know, I couldn't quite pull out the ballet moves they were looking for. Because, I mean, the character I was playing, going for, was like one of the main sort of dancers.
Did your character have to sing?
He did have to sing, but, you know, they saw beyond that. I think they were expecting a bit more in the dance department. But, yeah, any time I've ever had to audition, it's the most nervous I've ever got.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it terrifies me.
So no music coming from you?
No, I mean, look, I came a long way. I learned to sing, and originally, all my experience up to this point had been like musical theatre, so this was the first time I was like learning to sing like a rock star. But they had to teach me how to play guitar, and that again was something that didn't come naturally to me. So we were blessed with the pandemic, having extra time, and yeah, what you see is, I suppose, what you get now.
It's amazing.
So,
you walked away with a lot of extra things.
I'm getting there.
I was wondering if it was going to inspire you. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.